Hello students, hope you all are reading well at home and doing your homeworks in time. Welcome to the 10th standard social science class. Today we are going to learn about the lesson Minerals and Energy Resources. Before starting the lesson, as usual, I want you to get ready with a notebook and a pen to note down the important points while we are going through this important lesson. So get ready, children. So to begin with, let me give a brief introduction about that lesson. Are you ready, children? Yes. So, we use different things in our daily life made from metals. Where do these metals come from? You have studied that the Earth's crust is made up of different minerals embedded in the rocks. Various metals are extracted from these minerals after proper refinement. Minerals are an indispensable part of our lives. Almost everything we use, from a tiny pin to a towering building or a big ship, all are made from minerals. The railway lines and the tarmac, the paving of the roads, our implements and machinery too, are made from minerals. Cars, buses, trains, aeroplanes are manufactured from minerals and run on power resources derived from the earth. Even the food that we eat contains minerals. In all stages of development, human beings have used minerals for their livelihood. Decoration, festivities, religious and ceremonial rites. Let us look into a bright smile from toothpaste and minerals. Toothpaste cleans your teeth. Abrasive minerals like silica, limestone, aluminum oxide and various phosphate minerals do the cleaning. Fluoride, which is used to reduce cavities, comes from a mineral fluorite. Most toothpastes are made white with titanium oxide, which comes from minerals called rutile, limonite and anatase. The sparkle in some toothpaste comes from mica. The toothbrush and tube containing the paste are made of plastics from petroleum. You should really try to find out where these minerals are found. All living things are minerals. Life processes cannot occur without minerals. Although our mineral intake represents only 0.3% of our total intake of nutrients, they are so potent and so important that without them, we would not be able to utilize the other 99.7% of foodstuffs. So let us see what a mineral means now. So what are minerals? Or what is a mineral? It is a homogeneous, naturally occurring substance with a definable internal structure. Where are they found? They are found in varied forms in nature. Rocks are combinations of minerals. A particular mineral that formed from a certain combination of elements depends upon the physical and chemical condition under which the material forms. Because of this, different minerals have different color, hardness, crystal forms, luster and density. Occurrence of minerals. Let us see this in detail. Minerals, as you know, are found in rocks. Minerals are actually found in rocks. Rocks are combinations of homogeneous substances called minerals. Some rocks, for instance, limestone, consists of a single mineral only. But majority of the rock consists of several minerals in various proportions. Although over 2000 minerals have been identified, only a few are abundantly found in most of the rocks. A particular mineral that will be formed from a certain combination of elements depends upon the physical and chemical conditions under which the material is formed. This in turn results in a wide range of colors, hardness, crystal forms, luster and density as we have seen. So geographers study minerals as part of the earth's crust for a better understanding of landforms. The distribution of mineral resources and associated economic activities are the interest to geographers. A geologist, however, is interested in the formation of minerals, their age, the physical and chemical composition. Minerals generally occur in these forms: in igneous rocks as cracks, crevices, faults or joints. Smaller occurrences are called veins and larger ones are called lodes. In sedimentary rocks, minerals occur as beds or layers. Another mode of formation is when only mass of weathered material containing ores remain. Some minerals occur as alluvial deposits in sands of valley floors and hill bases. Ocean water and ocean beds also contain minerals. Classification of minerals. How are they classified? We are going to see now. So, minerals are classified as, first we will see metallic and non-metallic. Or let us see how they are classified. Ferrous minerals, non-ferrous minerals, non-metallic minerals and rock minerals. These are the different kinds how the minerals are classified. Ferrous minerals. What are ferrous minerals? Ferrous minerals account for about 3/4 of total value of production of metallic minerals. They provide a strong base for the development of the metallurgical industry. India actually exports substantial quantities of ferrous minerals after meeting its internal demands. There are two types of ferrous minerals: iron ore and manganese. Iron ore and manganese. Let us look into some details of iron ore. Iron ore is the basic mineral and the backbone of industrial development. India is rich in good quality iron ores. Magnetite is the finest iron ore with a very high content of iron ore up to 70%. Hematite ore is the most important industrial ore in segments of the quantity used, but has a slightly lower iron content than magnetite, 50 to 60%. So this is a small introduction about iron ore. So the major iron ore belts in India are Odisha Jharkhand belt. Hematite iron ore is mined in Goa and Noamundi. Durg Bastar Chandrapur belt, which lies in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Iron ore from these mines is exported to Japan and South Korea via Visakhapatnam port. Bellary Chitradurga, Chikmagalur, Tumkur belt in Karnataka has large reserves of iron ore. The ore is transported as slurry through a pipeline to a port near Mangaluru. Maharashtra Goa belt includes the state of Goa and the Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra. Iron ore is exported through Marmagao port. So these are the major iron ore belts in India. State-wise production of iron ore. If you can see the picture clearly, you can see the contribution of Karnataka and Odisha being the maximum. Karnataka and Odisha are taking the maximum share. So let us look into manganese. So manganese is mainly used in manufacturing of steel and ferromanganese alloys. Clear? Manganese is mainly used in the manufacturing of steel and ferromanganese alloy. Nearly 10 kg of manganese is required to manufacture 1 ton of steel. Remember this? Nearly 10 kg of manganese is required to manufacture 1 ton of steel. It is also used in manufacturing bleaching powder, insecticides and paints. So manganese is used in manufacturing bleaching powder, insecticides and paints. Odisha is the largest producer of manganese ores in India. It accounted for one-third of country's total production in the year 2000 and 2001. Remember, Odisha is the largest producer of manganese ores in India. State-wise production of manganese. As you can clearly see from this pie diagram, that Odisha is the leading producer of manganese. Then comes Madhya Pradesh. Clear? Non-ferrous minerals. What are non-ferrous minerals? A non-ferrous mineral is any mineral that does not contain iron in appreciable amounts. Generally, more expensive than ferrous metals. Non-ferrous metals are used because of desirable properties such as low weight, higher conductivity, non-magnetic property or resistant to corrosion. Some non-ferrous materials are also used in the iron and steel industries. For example, bauxite is used as flux for blast furnace, while others such as wolframite, pyrolusite and chromite are used in making ferrous alloys. Remember these points, children. Copper ore. India is critically deficient in the reserve and production of copper. Being malleable, ductile and good conductor of electricity, copper is mainly used in electrical cables, electronics and chemical industries. The Balaghat mines at Madhya Pradesh, Khetri mines in Rajasthan and Singhbhum district of Jharkhand are the leading producers of copper. Remember this from the examination point of view. They may ask these questions in the map work. Clear? The Balaghat mines of Madhya Pradesh, Khetri mines in Rajasthan and Singhbhum district of Jharkhand are leading producers of copper. Bauxite ore. Though several ores contain aluminum, it is from bauxite, a clay-like substance, that alumina and later aluminum is obtained. Bauxite deposits are formed by the decomposition of a wide variety of rocks rich in aluminum silicates. India's bauxite deposits are mainly found in Amarkantak Plateau, Maikal Hills and Plateau region of Bilaspur, Katni. Odisha was the largest producer of bauxite in India with 34.97% of country's total production in the 2009 and 10. Panchpat Mali deposits in Koraput district are the most important bauxite deposits in the state. Non-metallic minerals. Let us take a brief look into the non-metallic minerals. So, mica is a mineral made up of a series of plates or leaves. It splits so easily into thin sheets. These sheets can be so thin that 1,000 can be layered into a mica sheet of a few centimeters high. Mica can be clear, black, green and yellow or brown. Due to its excellent dielectric strength, low power loss factor, insulating properties and resistance to high voltage, mica is one of the most indispensable minerals used in the electric and electronic industries. So you should remember this, children, why mica is used in electric and electronic industries, because of its excellent dielectric strength, low power loss factor, insulating properties and high resistance to high voltage. Mica deposits are found in the northern edge of the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Koderma, Gaya, Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand is the leading producer of mica. In Rajasthan, the major mica producing area is found in Ajmer, Nellore. Mica belt of Andhra Pradesh is also an important producer in the country. Just go through this, children, again. Okay, about Rajasthan. Remember, in Rajasthan, the major mica producing area is around Ajmer. Nellore, in Andhra Pradesh, Nellore mica belt is an important producer in the country. Rock minerals. So let us see what are rock minerals. Limestone is also Limestone is found in association with rocks composed of calcium carbonates or calcium and magnesium carbonates. It is found in sedimentary rocks. It is found in sedimentary rocks of most geological formations. Limestone is the basic raw material for cement industry and essential for smelting iron ore in blast furnace. This is a very important question from examination point of view, children. What? Limestone is found in association with rocks composed of calcium carbonates or calcium and magnesium carbonate. The other is, it is found in sedimentary rocks of most geological formations. Limestone is the basic raw material for cement industry. Remember this, limestone is the basic raw material for the cement industry. And it is essential for smelting iron ore in the blast furnace. State-wise limestone production. Andhra Pradesh is the leading producer of limestone in our country. Then what comes next? It is Karnataka with 30% share. Others share only 50%. Clear? Conservation of minerals. So it is necessary to conserve the minerals. Why? Because the total volume of workable mineral deposits is only 1% of the earth's crust. The geological process of mineral replenishment are infinitely small in comparison to the present rates of consumption. Mineral resources are therefore non-renewable. Continued extraction of ores lead to increasing costs as mineral extraction comes from greater depths along with decrease in quality. A concerned effort has to be made in order to use our mineral resources in a planned and sustainable manner. Improved technologies need to be constantly evolved to allow us to low-grade ores at low costs. Recycling of metals, using scrap metals and other substitutes are steps in conserving our mineral resources for the future. Energy resources. What are different energy resources? We are going to see now. So we have conventional sources and non-conventional sources of energy. So we shall see what are these. So energy is required in all activities. It is needed to cook, to provide light and heat, to propel vehicles and to drive machinery in industries. Energy can be generated from fuel minerals like coal, petroleum, natural gas, uranium and from electricity. Energy resources can be classified as conventional and non-conventional sources. Conventional sources include firewood, cattle dung cake, coal, petroleum, natural gas and electricity. Here we include both hydel and thermal electricity. Non-conventional sources include solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas and atomic energy. Firewood and cattle dung cake are most common in rural areas. According to one estimate, more than 70% energy requirement in rural households is met by these two. Continuation of these is increasingly becoming difficult due to decreasing forest area. Moreover, using dung cake too is being discouraged because it consumes most valuable manure which could be used in agriculture. So as I told you, conventional sources of energy are coal, petroleum, natural gas and electricity. Let us look into coal. In India, coal is most abundantly available fossil fuels. There are three types of coal. Lignite, low-grade brown coal which is soft with high moisture content, which is mainly found in Neyveli in Tamil Nadu. It is used to generate electricity. Bituminous coal, most popularly used coal, used in smelting irons in blast furnaces. Anthracite, high quality hard coal. Metallurgical coal found at Damodar Valley, West Bengal, Jharkhand. Important coal fields are Jharia, Raniganj and Bokaro. Godavari, Mahanadi, Son and Vardha valleys also contain coal deposits. Tertiary coals, northeastern states. So petroleum. It is found in the rocks of tertiary age. 63% petroleum comes from Mumbai High, 18% from Gujarat Ankleshwar oil field, 16% from Assam Digboy, Nahar Katya and Moram Hugrijan oil fields. Digboy of Assam is the oldest oil fields in India. Petroleum refineries act as a nodal industry for synthetic textile, fertilizer and numerous chemical industries. So this is about petroleum. Natural gas, environment friendly owing low carbon dioxide emissions. It is used as CNG, compressed natural gas in vehicles. Found in Krishna Godavari Basin, Gulf of Cambay, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Mumbai High. This is transported through pipelines. Hazira, Vijaypur, Jagdishpur is the longest, which is 1700 km pipeline that transports natural gas from Hazira in Gujarat to Jagdishpur in UP. Electricity. Electricity per capita consumption is considered as index of development. Hydroelectricity, which is produced by the force of water. Bhakranangal and Damodar Valley projects generate hydroelectricity. Thermal electricity, electricity generated by coal, petroleum or natural gas. There are over 310 thermal power plants in our country. Non-conventional energy resources or source of energy. Nuclear or atomic energy. This is obtained by altering the structure of atoms. Electric power is produced from the energy released through this process. Uranium and thorium, which are available in Jharkhand, Rajasthan and Kerala, are used for generating nuclear power. Solar energy. Photovoltaic technology converts sunlight into electrical energy. Largest solar plant of India is located in Madhapur near Bhuj in Gujarat. Wind power. Largest wind farm cluster is located in Tamil Nadu from Nagercoil to Madurai. Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat, Kerala, Lakshadweep and Maharashtra also have important wind farms. Nagarcoil and Jaisalmer are well known for effective use of wind energy. Just go through this slide once again, children, about nuclear or atomic energy. We are talking about solar energy also. Then we talked about the wind power. Remember the places where you find these kinds of resources, sources of energy. Okay. So this is about non-conventional energy resources. Solar energy and wind energy. Okay. Next slide. Biogas. Shrubs, farm waste, animal and human waste are used to produce biogas for domestic consumption in rural areas. Decomposition of organic matter yield gas which has high thermal efficiency. Tidal energy. Floodgate dams are built across inlets to use ocean tides to generate electricity. A 900 megawatt tidal energy power plant is set up at Gulf of Kutch by the National Hydropower Corporation. Now geothermal energy. The heat and electricity produced by using the heat from the interior of the earth is called geothermal energy. The steam rising from earth's surface due to the heating inside the earth is used to generate electricity. One such project is located in Parvati Valley near Maniram in Himachal Pradesh. Minerva in Himachal Pradesh, and other is located in the Puga. Okay, it is in Ladakh. So this is about biogas, tidal energy and geothermal energy. Conservation of resources, as we have seen, but still we have to conserve the resources because this is required for the future generations. So energy is the basic requirement for the economic development. Energy is needed in every sector of national economy. like agriculture, industry, all in transport, commercial and domestic. These need inputs of energy. The economic development plans implemented since independence necessarily required increasing amounts of energy to remain operational. As a result, consumption of energy in all forms has been steadily rising all over the country. In this background, there is an urgent need to develop a sustainable path of energy development. Promotion of energy conservation and increased use of renewable energy sources are the twin planks of sustainable energy. India is presently one of the least energy efficient countries in the world. We have to adopt a cautious approach for the judicious use of our limited energy resources. For example, as concerned citizens, we can do our best by using public transport systems instead of individual vehicles, switching off electricity when not in use, using power saving devices and using non-conventional sources of energy. After all, these are some of the conservation techniques. Why do we conserve resources? Why should we conserve resources? As we discussed, energy is the basic requirement for economic development. Energy is needed in every sector of the national economy. Presently, consumption of energy in all forms has been steadily rising all over the country. As we discussed, due to this, there is an urgent need to develop a sustainable path of energy development. Promotion of energy conservation and increased use of renewable energy sources are two ways of sustainable energy. We have to adopt a cautious approach for the judicious use of limited energy resources. So with this, we come to the end of the lesson, minerals and energy resources. Do remember, children, that energy saved is energy produced. We can do our bit by using public transport system instead of using individual vehicles. Remember to switch off electricity when not in use. Use power saving devices and use non-conventional forms of or sources of energy. Hope you are reading well at home, children. Keep reading and don't forget to complete your homeworks in time. Thank you, children.